Okay, so a couple ways that you can do this. One is to color your fingertip with a pencil. And if you have clear packing tape or just wrapping paper tape at home, then you're going to peel off a piece of tape and put the sticky side down on your finger. And then when you peel it off, your fingerprint's going to be on that piece of tape. You can take that tape and tape it down in the corner, and you'll be able to see your fingerprints. I don't have tape, so I'm going to use a marker. Crayola markers would probably be better for this, but I'm going to try a Sharpie. And I'm going to go really quick, coloring my finger, and then gently pressing it down. And it's probably hard to see, but hold on. It's thinking. You can see all those tiny little lines that make up my fingerprint. So for the project, one way that you could do this, so blurry. One thing you could do is you could kind of draw a big oval to start. Okay. And just very lightly think about the lines that you have in your finger. Like, I'm not trying to draw every single line that I have there, but I have these curves in my fingerprint and I want to kind of stick with those. So I'm going to go ahead and start repeating my lines and drawing those, but I want to do it really lightly. Okay. Then I'm going to fill all that up, right? What I want to do is I want to use a pen or markers or colored pencils, probably not a crayon. And instead of having the lines be my fingerprints, I'm going to write things that are important to me that make up my identity. So I'm going to say that I am a teacher and an artist and a stepmom and a wife, and family is important to me. Music is important to me. Oh, I didn't even put art is important to me. I love clay. And then maybe I go over to like this other line. So let's see. Ooh, I'm gonna write down the kinds of music I like. So I like yacht rock, but I also like some heavy metal. I love the artist Marc Chagall. I love to paint. I love to go on hikes, be out in nature. I love to travel, mountains. And I'm going to keep going with this. And as I fill it up, my words are going to kind of become this image of my fingerprint. And I'll go back in and I'll erase those lines. And I'll have a really cool fingerprint. So some of you might be thinking, oh my gosh, how am I going to fill that up? You could add family members, your friends, all the teachers you've had, your favorite foods, your favorite things, sports activities you do, words to your favorite songs. So this can really, really, really go on forever. And it's practicing writing too. So that's one way you could do it. All right. Other way is to think of a symbol. So for me, I love birds, and I'm going to draw a quick bird to be the center of my fingerprint. Make a black cap chickadee because I think they are just the coolest. And I like how they say chickadee dee dee. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to create like lines inside of this. So I'm going to do this with my pen so you can see it a little bit better. And this would be like a cool time, like if you had colored Sharpies to maybe do the symbol in the middle, like in colored Sharpie. But I'm just going to start filling this up with lines. I guess I'm going to outline it first. And those lines are kind of repeating movements and shapes. And it's kind of creating a pattern. My chickadee has a black head. So I'm going to make the lines in there a little bit closer together because that's going to make this whole space here seem darker. So I hope you're getting the idea. So this will be my symbol, right? That'd be like this part. If I could make up and design my own fingerprint, it'd be this middle part here. Then I want to do the oval that makes up my finger. So this is where it might be tricky because if I do this in black too, they're going to kind of blend together. So this is why I was saying if you have colored Sharpies or like different colored pens or gel pens at home, doing this in like a color would be better. And then doing this outside part of your fingers in black would look better. Even kind of making these lines bigger, having a little bit more space in between. Another option that you could do is say I fill up this whole thing with my fingers, and then maybe I choose to add a little bit of color just to kind of have some contrast and make the picture in the middle stand out. So I don't want to make a video where you have to watch me finish this whole thing because that might be a little bit boring. But I will finish the example and I'll post a picture at the end of it so you can see what that will look like when it's all done. Okay? Have fun.